fire starter.
I'm a wildfire, hit you like a prize fire. Ooh, baby, I'm a wildfire, straight from the block, no, I cannot be stopped. I'm a wild child, hit you with the hard style. Ooh, baby, I'm a
All right, we're gonna do another clang and bang workout in the barn. Last time, or the past 2 times, we've really focused on doing upper body. This time we're gonna focus on doing some lower body movements, how we're gonna build up that posterior chain and the anterior chain, so back and front today. One of the movements that I'm stoked about doing is actually the barbell hack squat. It's one of the probably more of the forgotten lifts again. It's something that you do on typically a leg press machine, but not everybody has one of those or has access to it. So if you've got a barbell and some plates, you can still do a hack squat. It basically looks like a reverse deadlift. So you're gonna step, instead of having the deadlift bar in front of you, you're gonna place it behind you, reach down, grab onto the bar, and stand just like you would for a normal deadlift, except now the bar is behind you. With a deadlift, you want more of your weight back on your heels to your midfoot. With this, I'm actually gonna shift my weight a little bit more forward onto the midfoot towards the toe. And the reason that I'm doing that is to put more stress on the quads. This is gonna be my quad movement for this workout, whereas the deadlift that I'm gonna do is gonna work the posterior chain. This hack squat's gonna work a little bit more on my quads. So I'm gonna shift that weight just a little bit more forward. It looks awkward, it feels a little bit awkward. You still wanna maintain some of the same points of performance from your deadlift, so I'm still trying to keep a fairly flat back, right? Keeping my arms extended, they're just acting like straps. And then again, I'm not gonna let my heel rise up off the ground, but I'm gonna shift some of that weight forward to make it more of a quad dominant movement. It may not look like it at first, but once you try it, you're gonna understand how this movement lights up your quads. Okay, so the full workout today is going to be 8 deadlifts or straight leg deadlifts, but not gonna let the plates touch the floor. And then 8 hack squats, 50 leg extensions with a band, 50 leg curls with a band, and then rest 1 minute. We're gonna do that for 15 minutes. So just still trying to get through the work as fast as I can while maintaining good form. Rest a minute at the end, and then repeat until the 15 minutes is up.
Cause this is what I live for. I never quit, no, no. This is what I live for. I take another swing, so I never miss, no, no. This is what I live for. It's time to kiss the ring, oh, I'm trying to get gold. Cause this is what I live for. This is what I live for. I never quit, no, no. This is what I live for. This is what I live for.
All right, so just finished up. A couple things to keep in mind. One is you get towards the end of the workout. If you start your last round, finish it even if the clock runs out. So let's say you end your minute break on the round that you had just finished, and you're about to start and you only have 90 seconds. And a round is gonna take you longer than 90 seconds, but if you start that round, finish it all the way through, even if you run out of time on the clock, okay? Second thing, I bumped the reps up on the straight leg deadlift and the hack squats to 15. 8 just wasn't enough, and it wasn't what I was looking for those movements. I could have maybe added a little bit more weight, but I wanted a little bit more muscle fatigue from the movement, a little bit more stamina. And so I decided to keep the weight the same, but just bump the reps up to 15. I did that after round 1. And that's part of why I always do these workouts first before I post them onto the programming, right? So I'll change things to make them better for people who are gonna do them. And doing these kind of workouts, the clang and bang style stuff is really new to me, and it's probably pretty new to you. So making some adjustments in there, I'm totally cool with. It definitely paid off because changing those numbers to 15, trying to do 15 back to back, working those hamstrings and then the quads on the hack squat was definitely a solid piece of fatigue, or a big burnout on the legs. So the hack squat, what I would recommend, I tried to shift my weight up a little bit more on my toes, like you said, and the bar is gonna kind of bump your calves and hamstrings most likely when you're coming up. But what I really wanted to focus on whereas you're hinging a lot at your hip for the deadlift. That's the main movement, is a hip hinge to work your posterior chain. I really focused on driving into the floor and extending at my knee, right, to get the bar up and upright. The last little bit to bring your shoulder in line with your hip and knee is gonna be your spinal erectors and your glutes. But the majority of the workout, you want to think, I'm gonna drive my feet into the floor and focus on extension at the knee as I stand, right? And that really lit up my quads. That is a great movement. You can supplement your, anterior chain movements with, from front squats to leg extensions to back squats to all those different things. If you're not doing this, I would definitely throw it in there. I know I'm going to moving forward. All right, so you can't finish any clang and bang session without doing some kind of upper body something. So we're gonna do a finisher for triceps and a little bit for the lats, and then a flush out for the tricep on the band. So 10 single dumbbell behind the head extensions, and then 30 banded pulls or pullovers. So pulling over for your head, you're gonna attach the band behind you onto a rig, lay flat, and pull over, keeping your elbows straight, focusing on pulling down and working some of that lat, flushing out your tricep. That's it. Have fun. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. Just a little bit of a way that you can work your lower body and kind of more of a bodybuilding mindset with keeping that intensity real high, taking real short breaks, and just getting after it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the programming at alwaystrain.com if you want to check out the Clang and Bang program. We just started a new offer where you can get each program individually if you want. So you can get Clang and Bang, these style workouts, 3 days on, 1 day off for an entire month for $6. So, or just under $6, right around $6. So if that's something you want to do, take a look there. Again, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Can't wait to give you guys something new. All right, so we're gonna throw in another Clang and Bang workout. And last time I wanted to do a lower body. Let me start that over again. All right, so we're gonna throw in another Clang and Bang workout in the barn. Last time I wanted to get last time, it's early.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna throw down, all right, we're gonna do another Clang and Bang workout in the barn.